It's National Colorectal Cancer Awareness Month, which means it's also a good time to learn the early warning signs. Cody's standing by to learn more about the disease and how you can detect it and prevent it.
This might be the most important segment we do all month. So I'm a man of a certain age, and I was thinking about this same topic. And then I got onto your website, Big Mike's Bottom Line, and then I realized I should have been doing this 15 years ago. We have Mary Kropp, we have Mary Green, and Jim Morris here to talk about colorectal cancer. Mary, this personally hit you and your family.
It did. I lost my husband in 2021, and it is our forever quest to make sure that people are educated, because this cancer is so preventable and treatable, especially if you can catch it early. And the problem is people don't pay attention to the symptoms. It's not an easy subject to talk about. It's still a taboo. We call it a taboo subject. We just have to disrupt that. We have to disrupt the stigma to something that everybody goes through. Everybody poops. Everybody can pay attention to their gut health and things like that. So we think it's relatively easy, but yet it's still, it's the #1 killer of men and women, cancer killer under the age of 50.
Under the age of 50. Under the age of 50.
Correct.
That blew my mind.
Yeah.
That absolutely blew my mind. But when your husband was diagnosed, one of his friends were diagnosed at the same time.
A few years later, we thought my husband was in remission, and my youngest son's best friend, his father was also diagnosed with CRC, and so the two of these dads fought together, and then within 2 years, both of these boys now have no fathers. And so that just breaks our heart. And because it's a preventable, not that either of them did anything wrong, but because we just don't know why it is increasing as fast as it is, and we don't pay attention to symptoms. Over 40%, California is 45th in the nation for incomplete screening rates.
Really?
So we are not doing that great as a state, and we just have to do better. It's not as difficult as people think it is. It's, again, I think, a stigma-based cancer that people don't want to necessarily talk about, but we're trying to break that paradigm. We're trying to just disrupt it a little bit and talk about it.
Jim, not to put you out there, but you were one of the guys that ignored the signs.
Yeah,
and they're easy to ignore, because you can go, oh, there must be this, or I'm eating this, and whatever.
Yeah, no, I mean, guys my age, we just like to suck it up and not, it's like, oh, it's just a flesh wound or something like that. But it's like, no, even the littlest sign is important to be paying attention to, and it's like you have to be the CEO of your body.
Yeah.
And that's really what the key is.
What were some of the signs that you went, wait a second, something's going on here?
It literally had just minor little pains here and there. You know, I had a colonoscopy, and there was a couple of small polyps, and that was, those were taken care of. But we caught it early. Yeah. But I probably wouldn't have done it if it hadn't been for Michael.
That's amazing, really.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Okay, Mary Green. Yes. Mary Green, let's talk another part of this.
Yes.
You've got African American sons.
I do.
The African American community, the numbers are even scarier.
Yeah. So I'm an advocate, of course, my children, and you don't realize how to be your own self-advocate. So I'm just trying to educate my boys to be aware of their bodies and their symptoms, because we excuse it all off. Like I was telling you earlier, we get a pain, we have a symptom of something, we can excuse it off to 1,000 things.
Yeah.
But be your advocate when you go to the doctor. Talk to them. Tell them what you're feeling, what your knowledge is about colon cancer, and be strong that way.
One of the things I recommend is going to your website.
Yeah.
Because I learned a lot. And I learned that I really wish I could have met your husband. He sounded like a lovely guy.
Yeah.
He's wonderful.
If people want more information, what do they need to do?
We want you to, first of all, the most important thing you can do is turn around and look at your poop every day. I know if I can't say that on TV, but if you just see changes in your body and the way it's functioning, you have to do something about it and pay attention to that. Our simple campaign right now is called Peek at Your Poop. And we have these simple little stickers that there's a QR code, and our goal, my son's goal, was to put one of these on the back of every bathroom door. Like somebody can just scan it and go to the website and see, what does my poop look like? How does it reflect now, so we can do something about it.
That's a great idea.
The most important thing is that we just talk. The signs and symptoms are pretty simple. Unexplained weight loss, anemia, abdominal pain, blood in your stool, simple things like that. And sometimes, especially with younger younger people no symptoms at all. So you need to be aware of your family history and understand if there's any genetic disposition that you might have. But it's being aware and being okay to talk about it. Our goal is to break the stigma. We want people to talk about their bowel movements and just to make it normal. And this is Colon Cancer Awareness Month, and the month is blue, and we want everybody to wear blue to, thank you for wearing your ribbon, and, just to make it something that we ask questions about. And if somebody asks you about your question today, if somebody's watching this and learns that they might have some abdominal issues, there's not a conversation I walk into that somebody doesn't tell me they either have a sign or a family member that has been impacted by colorectal cancer, and it's just getting the conversation started that we really need.
That's the key right there.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much. This is so important. Somebody out there right now, you're feeling it. Talk to your doctor.
Please,
get some information. If you're sitting next to somebody and they haven't been checked out, elbow them. Get them to the doctor. Thank you so much. So nice to meet you
Thanks
guys.
for having
Appreciate
us.
this. It's a very important topic. Stick around. We got more in the show coming up. Get checked out. Get checked. Early detection is the key with this.